Welcome to Su Vida. I'm your host, Vanessa Ramirez. Today we're visiting Almost There Mom and Pup Rescue, where their mission is to save mom dogs and their puppies and help them find forever loving homes. We'll also learn how you can support their mission by simply eating pizza. We have so much in store for you today on Su Vida. Hi. Joining me now is Tiffany, the Communication and Outreach Director at Almost There Rescue. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Okay, so the mission here at Almost There is to save mom dogs and their puppies, provide care and enrichment, and also help them find forever loving homes. So why is it so important to focus on mom dogs and their puppies?
Yes, when we first started, our founder was volunteering at a bunch of different rescues, and she was just asking them, what is your need? Like, what do you need most of? And all of them, without a doubt, said we need space and time for the mom dogs and the puppies. So we created this place specifically for them. Our kennels are specifically designed very big, so they have this space to roam together. And like the time that moms need with their puppies, it can be up to 2 months, and that's a long time for a shelter to give food, to give medical care, to give vaccines, all of that during that time. So we can kind of take that weight off of the other shelters that aren't designed.
So what happens next after you rescue a mom dog and her pups?
Yeah, so how our intake process works, we find these dogs from all over, whether that is strays, pulled from other rescues, from hoarding situations, own dogs, if they find themselves pregnant. So they'll come in, they're checked out by our medical team, they'll get all the vaccines, and then from there they'll go into a specific kennel for them, and then they'll stay on site for up till the puppies are 10 weeks old.
Okay.
And then during that time, they're getting a lot of care and enrichment. We do puppy preschool with them, which is really fun. And it's also major for their development. It doesn't help them health-wise, but also behavior-wise, exposing them to age-appropriate sounds, objects, different materials. And so then the goal is long-term, they'll be well-rounded, socialized dogs that are ready for their forever home.
Okay, so what if someone wants to adopt one of the puppies?
Yes, definitely. So, like I said, once the puppies reach 10 weeks old, they're all eligible for adoption, as well as their mama dogs. And so how that works is you'll go onto our website, it's just almosttherescue.org. From there, you'll go to the Adopt tab and then schedule an appointment. Once your appointment is scheduled, you'll come in at that time. You'll get to meet whoever fits your application. Our adoptions team is great. They'll answer all your questions, fit you with the perfect match, and then you can adopt your puppy and bring them home right then.
If we're not ready to adopt a dog right now, how can we still support the mission?
Yeah, so there's many ways to get involved. You can get involved through volunteering, fostering, donating, and then we also host really fun events. So volunteering, you get to come on site, play with the mama dogs, play with the puppies, give that care and enrichment, or you can also help out with fun things like events, fundraising, and then fostering is great because you get your puppy fix without the commitment of adopting. That's just a few week-long period. We supply you with everything you need. And then of course events. We host puppy yoga once a month, so that's a fun way just to come and play with puppies. And then donating, we're a small nonprofit, so any donations we get just helps us save more dogs.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that information today.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more Su Vida and puppies right after this.
Su Vida is brought to you by Sands Chevrolet. Sands is the one. And Chicanos por la Causa. We are CPLC.
It's summertime, so that means there's no school for kids. But parents, it's never too early to start thinking about the future of your child's education. Let's learn about the Academies of Math and Science.
The Academies of Math and Science are a public tuition-free charter school throughout Arizona. We have 2 campuses in Tucson and 7 in the Valley. The Academies of Math and Science got their start over 20 years ago when a mother, Miss Tatiana Chaika, was looking for an opportunity to provide her son high academic school, also providing an opportunity to learn things like piano, and she couldn't find it. So being a powerful woman, she said, I'm going to open my own school. She started with our campus in Tucson, and since then we've expanded now to 9 locations and soon to be moving out into Little Rock, Arkansas. The academies of math and science are different than a traditional public school in many ways. But one thing for sure is we are a public charter tuition-free school. And what makes us different is that we are able to, on the spot at all times, be looking at our data and saying, are we making the right moves for our students? We can instantly adjust our curriculum or our classroom schedules, whatever the needs are, without kind of the red tape that is involved with other traditional public schools. Some of the things that we do to meet all scholar needs is we educate the whole child. We believe in not just high academics, but also providing things like free breakfast and lunch for everybody, opportunities to take special area classes like music, learning guitar, or an art class, technology. And we also offer so many clubs and sports all the way from middle school, even down to kindergarten. For example, we have an amazing cooking club here at AMSPA, and our kindergartners are making pancakes today. Because of the success that Academies of Math and Science Peoria Advance has had, earning our A rating, we are so excited to say that we are about to expand our campus. We have a brand new building, beautiful classrooms, state-of-the-art science lab that you've got to check out. We are so excited to bring this to this community and engage even more students and provide them the opportunity to see what makes AMS great. Parents are always sharing amazing compliments with me about AMS. They're often talking about not only do we provide great opportunities for academic achievement, but we also reach their whole child, providing opportunities to grow outside of the classroom as well and develop good, strong character that they can take as they're going to be career and college ready as they leave us. Find an AMS campus near you. AMS is doing amazing things. Visit enrollams.org. We offer free tours and our offices are open all summer long. Come on down and visit us.
A stable and purposeful life begins with home. Home is where it all starts, envisions a future where every Arizonan has a place to be at home. Let's see how they helped Jasmine after she suffered an unimaginable loss.
In 2022, Jasmine Smith faced a loss few can imagine. The mother of 5 lost her fiancé suddenly from a heart attack. And then, life got even harder.
Maybe like 3 or 4 days afterwards, I knew that we weren't gonna have a home anymore.
Jasmine reached out to her best friend and a sister for an immediate place to stay. A school resource counselor connected her to Ability 360, an organization that helped her find housing.
They offered me a 4-hour class, and then they provided a Section 8 voucher.
It took almost 9 months to move into her own apartment. Her children were thrilled.
As like a deep breath for us, kind of, because like we were walking on eggshells, and now it's like, you know, it gives us like a sense of relief that things are gonna be okay.
St. Vincent de Paul made the transition even better. Their home furnishings program provided a house full of furniture and so much more.
So once they have recently ended their homelessness and moving into a new place, people like Jasmine and her family are referred to the program to get furnishings, everything from beds to a couch to silverware, linens and pillows and all that sort of stuff that you need to set up a new home, because we like to put people into a home, not just an empty apartment.
Jasmine and her children were able to pick out everything they wanted. St. Vincent's even moved everything into their new place free of charge. What's Jasmine's favorite thing?
My water rose. I know it's the littlest thing. That rose right there lets me know, like, I accomplished a lot.
A new home meant a new family dog, too. And daughter Jada could finally have a place to bring her friends.
My mom had let my best friend Kylie come over, and we just had so much fun. It was my first time like having my own house and like having Kylie be able to come over.
To ensure more families like Jasmine's live a better, fuller life with purpose, we need to make affordable rents and mortgages in Arizona a reality. To learn how you can make that happen, visit homeiswhereitallstarts.org.
Home is where the heart is. Right now, I couldn't ask for anything better.
To support Home is Where It All Starts and their mission, go ahead and visit their website, homeiswhereitallstarts.org. Coming up next, we're gonna eat pizza and we're gonna find out how we can help add more pictures to the adoption wall. So cute. All right, it is time to eat. So located in the same plaza as Almost There Rescue is Pizza to the Rescue, where you can eat pizza and help save puppies. And joining us now is Marketing Director Jocelyn. Jocelyn, it smells amazing when you walk in here.
Yeah, it always does.
Okay, Jocelyn, so tell us about the mission of this place.
So our mission is eat pizza and save puppies. And this all started from Hunter Rogers. He's the owner of Pizza to the Rescue. He's always had a love for dogs and animals, and then he partnered with Almost There Rescue. And so we actually donate 25% of our pizza proceeds to the rescue next door, just to make sure those puppies are getting everything that they need and the adoption resources that they need.
So what kind of feedback have you received from customers?
So customers seem to really enjoy what we're doing here. Everybody loves the concept of eating pizza and saving puppies, because I mean, who loves guilt-free eating?
Okay, so this pizza looks amazing right here in front of us. So walk us through the making process.
So everything that we have is made from scratch. All of our doughs are made from scratch. Our mozzarella is pulled daily. And then our sauce is made from home every day. And that's the Stefano Ferrara oven. It's made in Italy, and it is the biggest and largest Neapolitan pizza oven in Arizona right now.
Wow, that's impressive. But you guys serve more than just pizza, right?
Yes, we do. Everything that we do is wood-fired. We don't even have a freezer here because everything is made so fresh. And we do wood-fired artichokes, meatballs. We also have amazing pasta dishes from our spicy rigatoni, which is definitely a fan favorite. And then our lasagna actually takes 2 days to make, and it's braised short rib.
Sounds delicious. Well, thank you so much, Jocelyn, for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, of course.
All right, this pizza looks amazing. I can't wait to dig in, but you guys go ahead and give them a follow on social media at Pizza to the Rescue. In the last midterm in Arizona, CPLC registered 37,000 new voters and continue to encourage us to get out there and vote, to be Latino loud.
It was important for me to come to this campaign because I felt like as a young Latino student living here in Arizona, I felt like I really needed to make sure that I was here to not only symbolize the voice of the youth, but also the youth need to be where all the eyes are. And being here, I feel like I can really start to voice my thoughts and really hopefully start to make a change.
In 2022, CPLC launched a nonpartisan campaign, Latino Loud, and we are doing the same thing in Las Vegas, Nevada in 2024, as well as in Arizona.
Latinos will be heard. Our voice is our vote.
This campaign is extremely important for CPLC because 55 years ago, CPLC started because of inequities and racism in our community. So there was walkouts, there was injustices around housing, education, jobs, and so it feels like that is the same issue today. It just sounds a little differently, but it's the exact same thing. And so it's a cycle of things that happen in our communities and how important they are with their vote and making sure that they cast their vote when it is time.
It's a nonpartisan effort. We just want Latinos to vote. They should vote who they think they should vote for, because we believe that if Latinos are at the table or decisions are being made, then Latino issues are going to be addressed. CPLC has operations both Arizona and Nevada, are two states that need to be better represented by the Latino vote. So what we're trying to do is activate the youth vote, but at the same time get the youth vote to talk to older people, to make sure that they vote, and also to serve as a role model for younger kids so they see their parents or their cousins or their aunts vote, and then they know that's important.
When I turned 18, it was my first time to vote, and I was really lucky because it was also my mother's first time to vote. She just passed the citizenship exam and she received her status. I felt like that was really an important moment for me and my family because it was both of our first times really voting in an election.
So it's kind of a pride thing, and that's what we need to do, is do generational change among Latinos, so we're not starting from zero every election. In the last midterm in Arizona, we registered 37,000 new Latino voters. That was our audience. We're bringing new voters to the table. We're hoping to get a voter for life, not just this election, but all elections going forward. That's what this whole campaign is about.
It is important for me and my mom to go to the polls because we like to put our ballots down physically and hand them into the box, because that's when we feel like that's when we make our change. We like to show our faces when we're putting in the ballot, and we hope to see more people like us there as well.
Your vote is your voice. So get registered. Make sure that your voice is heard. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Su Vida right after this.
Su Vida is brought to you by Sands Chevrolet. Sands is the one. And Chicanos por la Causa. We are CPLC.
Welcome back to Su Vida. I'm Vanessa Ramirez. If you're looking for traditional culinary treasures in central and southern Mexico, you're in luck. We've got a place for you. Every plato delicioso from Cielo Rojo is a work of art.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel Maldonado. I am the owner here at Cielo Rojo. We are a restaurant that specializes in authentic mainland Mexican cuisine. Today, I'd love to show you how we cook our mole negro we make from scratch daily. Let's do it. Mole all over Mexico varies depending on where you're from, whether the north, the south, more than anything, who your family is, who taught it to you. Mole for me has always been a memory of my aunts, of my grandma, of my mom. So when I created mole for Cielo Rojo, it was important to balance out my memories with that authentic flavor that people know and love. For example, our mole that we make from scratch in-house contains 21 ingredients. Today we have a few that I'd love to show you. We have our peanuts, which create the base for the mole. We have natural peppercorn that adds spice. Cumin, which allows good depth to any plate. Toasted sesame for presentation and for a nice crunch at the first bite. Chile for the spice. Estrella de anís for the aroma that it provides. Chocolate to provide sweet taste. We have almonds that add to the peanuts, they work in unison. We have cinnamon to add to the depth of the sweetness. Pepita. Pepita allows for a little more balance, and the oil that comes off from it blends really well into the main base. And of course, cloves or clavos. These allow another aroma apart from the estrella de anís. And of course, these are not all the ingredients. There are a total of 21, but can't give you all of them. They're a secret. Want to make sure we have our Mexican rice right here. Then we begin with our mole. Can't go wrong with a little pickled onion. Toasted sesame at the end is key. And if you're Mexican like me, can't go wrong with even more chili. Cheers. And that's it. That's our mole negro. Thank you so much for the opportunity to let me cook for you guys today. Hope to see you here at Cielo Rojo soon. Before you go, I have to tell you about another dish you must try when you visit Cielo Rojo. This is our carne apache. Carne apache is a steak tartare marinated in lime, pico de gallo. It's a must try when you visit Cielo Rojo.
With the mission to deliver peace of mind to everyone who needs them, 1-800-NO-CUSS has a track record of outstanding results and ready to defend you aggressively to make sure that you have the best possible outcome for your case.
Arizona is one of the worst places in the country to get a DUI. Arizona has mandatory jail time even for your first offense. If you get convicted of a DUI in Arizona, you're going to do at least 1 day in jail. You might do 120 days in jail. And if you get a felony DUI, the absolute possible minimum you can get is 4 months in prison. If you've been arrested for a DUI, okay, you need to call 1-800-NO-CUFFS. Number one, we're going to try to keep you from getting handcuffs on. That's our whole goal. So you want somebody that's been out there, that's been doing this for a while. You need to find somebody that's not afraid to go to trial. The prosecutor has to know that you're not afraid to go to trial because they know that you'll go to trial and you'll challenge the evidence. You also need to be brave and fierce. You need to wake up in the morning and want to go into the fray. You fight for your client's rights. You fight for their constitutional rights to make sure that everything that can be done will be done on their case. Well, you get the best outcome for your client by starting from the very beginning of their case and being very thorough in everything and going through all the facts, going through the police report with a fine-tooth comb, interviewing the prosecution's witnesses, having your investigator go out and see if they can find witnesses for you. And it's a step-by-step process, and you can't skip any steps. You got to go through all the steps. If you're pulled over by the police and you may have had a little bit to drink, but you're unsure about what's going on, you need to call 1-800-NO-CUFFS and talk to us first. DUIs are different. I mean, they're different than regular cases. Okay, they're specialized knowledge. You need to know how the breathalyzer machine works. You need to know what the quality control checks are and did they do all the proper quality control checks. You need to have a team. When we get into a case, we can determine what experts are needed and we have them ready to go. We use them all the time. We work with forensic psychologists, we work with nurse practitioners, we work with doctors, we work with a whole group of people. You need to have a team ready to go. Everybody should have a criminal defense lawyer's phone number in their phone. You may not need it today, you may not need it next week, you may not even need it next month. But one day you might need it, and it might be for you, it might be for a friend of yours, it might be for your child, it might be for somebody else. But everybody should have a criminal defense number in their phone. It's like having your insurance card in your car. You don't need your insurance card every day, but when you need it, you really need it. Same way with 1-800-NO-CUFFS, because you just never know when you're going to find yourself in a situation where you need to talk to a lawyer.
Thank you for joining us today, and we also want to thank Almost There Rescue and Pizza to the Rescue for sharing their mission and their delicious pizza. Make sure you stop by to enjoy some yummy pizza and help save some puppies. We'll see you on the next Su Vida.